Today, we are going to be naming the ionic compound SnO. Now we have two different elements here. We have Sn, which is tin, and we have O, which is oxygen. If there's two elements and it's an ionic compound, one has to be a metal and one has to be a nonmetal. The tin, which is the Sn, is the metal because tin is over here on the periodic table, somewhere down here, right? And it's to the left of the staircase. Anything to the left of the staircase is always a metal except for hydrogen. Okay, hydrogen is the nonmetal. And then oxygen is the nonmetal, right? Oxygen is up top here, so that's a nonmetal. Cool. Now we just got to name them. The metal name always stays exactly the same. So since this was tin on the periodic table, it's going to be tin here. So I just write tin. And then O for oxygen, the nonmetal always gets the IDE ending. So it won't be oxygen anymore. It will be oxide. So the YGEN gets canceled out, and I just write oxide. Okay. Now, since it's ionic, we just got to make sure, are we using a Roman numeral or not? Now, this is an exception, guys. Usually your Roman numerals, right, they're always in this little transitional block here. But tin is very special. Star this one, guys. Even though tin is not in the block, it's still classified as a transitional metal. It's a post-transitional metal. So you do need a Roman numeral because tin can have many different oxidation states. So I need a Roman numeral here. And the Roman numeral is always the charge of the metal. So finding the charge of the metal is super simple. All we're going to do is we're going to take the subscripts and crisscross them back up. I had one tin and one oxygen. So this one tells me that the oxygen was a -1 charge. And this one told me that the tin was a +1 charge. But we have to just check to make sure that it makes sense. But looky here, guys. This oxygen was a -1. On my trend that you guys should memorize, oxygen is a -2. That's the charge it wants to be. So I could just take this -1 and times by 2 to get it to be the charge that it wants to be, a -2. But you got to be fair. If you multiply the oxygen by 2, you got to multiply the tin by 2. And this turns out to be a +2 now, right? +1 times 2 is +2. That's the charge. So I'm going to put a tin 2 oxide, 2 Roman numeral. So this one was tricky, right? Because ionic compounds can be simplified. So SnO is tin 2 oxide. Hopefully this helped, guys. Let me know in the comments. Give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for viewing this video. I really hope I'm helping you guys out, all right? So just let me know. I'll talk to you later. Good luck on the tests and quizzes. See you later. Bye-bye.